Hi guys, welcome to another Vibrant Lady Talk series. So today we will be talking about divorce and separation. A lot of things are wrong from the foundation, but sometimes we are not very constructive enough to know what actually is a problem. Today we have a guest who's been married for 17 years. That's enough to tell us what could be wrong. We have Double T in the house, Timi Dare. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's talk about divorce. I mean, there's this statistics that says every day at least 10 people get divorced in Nigerian court, and this is just on the average. It's getting scary or getting scarier every day. What can you say as a man who's been married for 17 years?
Well, first and foremost, I'll just say it's lack of understanding. People go into marriage for different reasons. People get married because, okay, I'm in love. Just get carried away by the beauty. Oh, that guy is cute. He's tall. He's this. People prepare for wedding. They don't prepare for marriage. That's the truth.
Because probably they believe that wedding is just once in a lifetime.
And then wedding is just few days. Preparation, and I mean talking about you have a traditional marriage, a court, and then the church. But you see, people don't understand that marriage is a lifetime journey. It says till death do us part. So if one person is not, both of you will definitely live as many years as God grant you grace. But you see, a lot don't actually prepare for that journey. It just gets carried away by the society. Oh, that wedding was sweet. Oh, they did this. A lot of things into pre-wedding. These days I started having pre-wedding preparation, pre-wedding shot. For me, when I was getting married, I think that time there was the era was of pre-wedding picture was no longer, was not there, wasn't there. So that I didn't do. But I was prepared actually. Yes, I was prepared. And then had 2 or 3 disappointments, and
what do you mean disappointments?
Yeah. I'm talking about someone I wanted to get married to then, and one actually left the country, and we didn't get to.
You started again.
So I had to start over again, got another one, and I was in love, carried away by the beauty or whatever. Then you can say, but she wasn't really ready. She wasn't ready because she didn't really understand what kind of family I wanted to build. And then it didn't work out. And then I got into the third one, and it was a battle, kind of spiritual or whatever, and it also didn't work. And so, but I was ready. I was preparing myself. And so, the person I eventually got married to was just 6 months dating, and we were married.
And it's not sexual acceptance.
With a whole lot of battles, but because we had an understanding, we actually know what we wanted. It's not bed of roses. It's not just something you just. When people celebrate 30 years, 40 years in marriage, go and ask them questions. They have a lot of stories to tell. But you see, it takes someone who is ready. When I mean ready to tolerate, ready to endure, ready to sacrifice, ready to let a whole lot of things go. Because things may not just come your way the way you want it. Especially if both of you are from the opposite side. For me, I'm the outing person, I'm the social person, because of what I do.
Yeah.
My wife is it's just on the very quiet. She does business, but that's the only way you see her talk to people. Apart from that, she's not the outing type. In our first 2-3 years of marriage, I was always going out with her, to events, even when I MC, and she was my number one critic, my number one, fan. Then on TV, on radio, and all of that. And it got to a point where she was like, this was told that you spend hours talking, and I can't accept any problem, stay at home.
Are you from the same tribe?
No, why not? I'm from the Yoruba speaking part of Kogi State. She's from Akwa Ibom State.
Wow.
Yeah. But the good thing is that she was born and brought up in Lagos, so she could speak Yoruba. But that wasn't even the attraction. I didn't even get to know she could speak Yoruba until we started dating, So, but a whole lot has come. Yeah, there was a time we had our own issues, of course. In fact, we were like, let's just end it. Let's everybody go there. No more, I don't want it. But you see, when you look at one, you'll be blessed by children. And these are children that are gifted. And you look at them and you think, if I do this, what's going to happen. And then when you also look at the things you've seen in the past, apparently some experiences you also experience, like from your family, from friends, and you need to put two and two together and say, look, you have to just let go. So what I'm trying to say is that understanding is key. Knowing what you want is another thing. And being able to tolerate, another thing. People like us, in the media, MC, you talk, you do, you meet people, you're on the phone all the time. She's not that kind of a person. So how will she now cope? How will she not be, is she safe, as in like security wise, thinking that, this guy is talking to somebody. And I remember when my pastor told her, look, I hope you're ready to get married to this guy. You know who he is, you know what you love, all those things. So are you ready? Are you willing? And she said yes. So each time there's an issue, I always remind that pastor asked you, and you said yes, you were ready.
So are you trying to say people get married to people you don't even know?
Yeah. Yes. And that's why the rate of divorce is increasing.
And so when they are getting to know someone, they are always surprised, like, how is it possible that I got married to this kind of person?
That's the point. That's the point. For instance, I'm a lover of good food. I will tell you one very short thing that attracted me to my wife. She was a banker when I met her. And
so her career didn't attract you?
No. In fact, when I was even doing boyfriend and girlfriend, one thing I said, bank, I would never even date anybody in the bank. But when the way it happened, and then, okay, let's have a date, have a lunch date. I went for the first time, spend money. Second time, she said, The third time, she said, no, if you want to eat, let it be weekend. Give me money, I'll prepare soup for you. Come and eat. Aww. I don't like this cooking,
so you saw
eating.
The white
so immediately I say, I had a previous girlfriend that every time is Mr. Biggs. That was what was raining then. Yeah. Every time is Mr. Biggs. He loves Mr. Biggs Kingfisher those days. And we'll go, we'll eat, she do take away. And then I, as a bachelor, I used to cook weekend. I used to cook. If I go to her house, she will go behind me, buy food, and bring it to her kitchen and prepare as if she.
And because you like those kind of.
No. You don't get it wrong. She will not cook, but she will pretend as if she's cooking, and then go get that food. I didn't get to know until sometime I like, this particular food. This is the taste of Kingfisher soup, because I used to go there a lot, and then and that's actually not the reason why we actually separated. But if you love someone, you can overlook a lot of things. But something happened and then. So I said, oh, wow, this is interesting. And then she did that, and then I was, what? Is this what I'm going to be getting? Okay, so that actually had propelled me to make it faster. From there, of course, that made us to, get married after 6 months of dating and all of that. And we've had our own ups and downs. The time we had to I worked outside outside Port Harcourt, and that was a period where it was like we're almost separated, because every time heat, but
when you mean heat, what kind of heat? Like she wanted you to
unnecessary argument, unnecessary,
because you went far away.
Yeah,
some
far
women
away. Yeah,
need,
that's what I'm saying. That's what that's why understanding comes in.
Yeah.
So that's why I said that. Look, remind you have today arranging marriages.
Okay.
Family and family, because my son is this, my daughter, this man. You look at the politicians. That's why I tell people, stop killing yourself. The politicians' children get married to each other, and you're here fighting for them. For a lot of people, I can mention names of their sons getting married to their daughters, and then you think they're political enemies, but they are in-laws. Oh yeah.
And the marriages even last.
They are still there.
So at the end of the day, they understand that it's business.
It's business.
So you're saying if you're getting married for business, let it be business. Okay.
That's the truth. And so for me, I always advise people. I just spoke to my younger brother, my last born, getting married anywhere from now. I had to sit down. I hope you're not going after this girl because she's beautiful. I hope you're not going after this girl because the parents are this. And ask a lot of questions. Know where you're coming from. Learn from most of our mistakes. Because you are you're lucky to have more than 7, brothers getting married before you. So, and I know you've visited almost all of us. You've learned, you see 1 or 2 things. Because people just, when you marry for the right wife, right, I mean, when you're getting married, know exactly what you want to avoid these issues of divorce.
But sometimes I think people think they know what they want, but people do not show their real identity. Don't you think so? Don't you think that people hide who they really are, or they don't even know who they are until
you can't? My people say a finiwa. I will interpret for you that if that your character is like smoke. Anywhere you go, it's gonna come out. There are signs. That's what you guys call you call the red flag.
Oh yeah, red
they
flag.
will always be there. So you either make up your mind if you can tolerate this, or you can endure this, or you can overlook it. It's always there. Someone who cannot cook, doesn't know how to cook, it will show.
But I mean, cooking is a requirement for good marriage.
It is.
For you.
Oh,
but there are men who don't even want their wives in the
that
kitchen.
Is why a lot of and they are cheating outside. They have chicks everywhere, and they go to eat in their chick's house.
Chicks that they take to fancy restaurants.
Yes, no. Some of them go to their houses and they cook for that. They eat. Let me tell you something. You see, let's stop this social media buzz, internet crazy, ideas and all of that. Look, a man wants to go home and eat his wife's food if you know how to cook.
Okay.
Do you understand? I just told you my story. That's one of the attraction.
Okay.
Because they say, hey, don't take me to fast food again. Let me make some. And then she made them, of course, the Erika Ikonsu. You know what that means? They have fun. And I started, I say, what? And that's why I started enjoying those kind. So there are things somebody would do that would, attract you. But the problem we have is that this person, the family is rich. The family, this guy is, is working in a good place. And there's no attraction. There's nothing to attract you to the person. Oh, she has big waist.
Big waist is good now.
Hold on. She's slim. That's my spec.
Okay.
Forget that when she gets pregnant and give birth, that shape may change. Do you understand? Now, will you continue to love her with the shape, with what you saw initially?
Okay.
So you have to prepare your mind. A lot of things even the man too will change.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll be tempted a whole lot. Can you stand those things? Let me tell you something. There was a time, I want to tell you this story, short story. There was a time, because of my job, met this, very elderly woman who wanted a relationship with me. But she just
she knew you were married.
Oh, she knew. Oh, it was crazy.
A woman that knew you were married.
She had money. I was tempted. Let me be honest with you. I was tempted.
Okay.
Well, you know how I overcome that temptation? One morning she called me. She didn't know I was still at home, so I was in the office. And I gave the phone to my wife. She said, that's the woman I told you about. Yes, pick the call. And then the moment the woman heard her voice, he said, oh, I'm sorry. She now changed to business. I just want to speak to you. Is your husband there? I will have something. My husband said, madam, can you please allow us? We don't have money. Allow us to have peace.
Oh
and that's what had that woman stop till today. Now, but if I wasn't principled, or I didn't want to take my time, that thing could ruin my marriage.
So this brings us to the second one, cheating.
Yes. So, but basically, divorce, the rate, it won't stop. There are three things we must not do in our marriages. You see, stop involving friends into your marriage. They will not see. Somebody will be telling you, in my house, my husband, they don't do that too. He gives me 100,000. He give me. Meanwhile, she's the one that uses her money to cook for the husband.
Yes, I know lots of women.
And then because your friend is telling you this, you say, okay, your husband now comes, start fighting your husband. The man is trying his best to make sure that everybody's comfortable. And then she will go back home and do the opposite of what she has just told you. And you're already acting to your husband. The man gets angry. What if the man gets angry and starts fighting with you? Do you understand? Then number two, social media is not for your home. Stop putting every issue.
But the amazing thing now, people even use it to, in quotes, cash out, creating content.
That's rubbish. Let me be honest with you. You see, there's some kind of money I cannot make. I don't want to make it. What's like with my wife content and then we're exposing ourselves? Even the chat you have is on the social media. What kind of life is that? And then you don't have social media in-laws.
Oh yeah.
Social media in-laws that are everywhere. They will tell you how to run your home, tell you what to do. So when I hear a lot of cases, I wonder, why did they get married in the first place? What's the problem? What are they doing? So these are things we must, If you want a good home, you want to avoid all of these divorce cases everywhere. Every time you go to some people, you get married. I see a lot of weddings, and I hear that they are no longer. I say, what is the problem? Why? But I saw the way you guys were all over each other that day, the day of the wedding, and they say, this, they didn't understand each other. I said, well, understand each other is for you to stay. It took me time. It took me almost close to 3 years
to understand your wife.
To say, look, if I don't take it easy,
okay,
I'm going to lose my marriage forever.
Okay.
So I had to take it. I had to bear a lot. I had to even play the full role.
Wow.
Just to make peace, just to allow peace to reign. Because sometimes, sometimes men also listen to your wife. You could just think that you're doing everything. At the time, we were like, you're no longer romantic. This is the way. It's not the way you started with me. And then I was like, because of the nature of my job, you come back home, you're too tired. A lot of things you're supposed to do before, you don't do them. Every Sunday we're always out, go to all the restaurants, visit every. Just try to make them. And at the time it came, I stopped because I was getting more busy. And then she was like, no, now you have stopped. You don't love me again. This and that. We don't lie, but I give you everything you want now. This and that. He said, no, that's not. It's not giving me money that is the problem. That time, that attention that you used to give to me is no longer there. And then I had to retrace my step. So what am I trying to say? I won't tell you it's been rosy, but I refuse as a social person. I refuse to put my relationship on social media. I deliberately refuse. Even when we had issues, I will never go. I won't do that because I know this will not end well. A lot of people see me as a role model. People see me as their mentor. People see me as, I just like the way you and your wife. So if I begin to tell them, okay, I have this issue, I post this, I post that. Hey, come on.
And you know that you guys, you usually, of course, is a home. You have issues on a regular basis.
So why should I go and put that on YouTube and then those have to start advising me? No. So people should stop that. If you stop that, I bet you the rate of divorce will definitely go down. People should understand why they're in that marriage. Are you there because you want to have children? Are you there because you want to have a sexual partner? And I tell you, it's when people say, if I was to get married, it's a lie. You even get tired. You see your wife walking naked in the house, you are not even moved. Wow. That's the truth. It's going to get to a point. No, we have to be realistic. We have to tell ourselves the truth. Because I weep when I see a lot of people, especially the celebrities. Those one, to me, they're not ready.
Let me get to there. If at the point when you get married, even the sex doesn't become a thing, why then do men now cheat outside?
Now I will explain to you. Women also, a few days ago, we were discussing this with a pastor friend, and they were like, when women get married, they forget that they need to keep enticing their husband. Okay.
When you mean enticing, please.
I saw a chick when I got married to her. I saw a chick. Yes, she's giving birth now. Maybe her tummy is bulging or so whatever, but her system or everything has changed. Now, I don't need to look at what is happening to her because I'm part of the cause of that happened to her.
Obviously.
So why should I now, because of that, and now begin to body shame her? I won't do that.
So what do you expect?
What I expect is, even if you're big and very big, look sexy for me all the time.
Women,
when I come back home, I'm going to get back in around 6, 7 or whatever time I come back. Even if you're not in your 90s, come on, put on something that the woman going into the house is attractive, not to tie wrapper like mama, monkey, mama, this and the.
So she should wear more skimpy things.
Something that when I get to her, I'll say, this is my wife.
Okay.
Now that's chick that you saw outside that is in your head. The moment you see your wife, she'll immediately change because you're seeing something better than what you saw. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
If it's bombshell, come on, wear it for me. Let me see those things that is attracting me outside.
Do you think men are open enough, especially, I don't want to say the Christian men. Do you think that men in general are open enough to tell their wife, I want you to wear so
Many of them say, but some women are stubborn.
I doubt if men actually tell their wife.
I will tell you, they do. I will tell you. Some women they will say, so that one not the entire IRB. Make a judge because of that woman might do the thing where those man they explain myself, because that's what they will tell you. But you see, they are making a mistake. I get to the office now, and one psychedelic young girl comes to me. Hello, good morning, sir. How are you? Oh, you look nice in your tie, and then bring coffee and tea for you and all of that.
And yet your wife doesn't compliment
you. And then oh, sir, this your suit. It looks so sweet. It's so good well on you. You're looking good. And you dress up in the house. You're going to work. Don't they go? I bet don't forget to buy us bread, though.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
There's no compliment on your dressing. And then you're leaving the house not happy because the one who should at least acknowledge the fact that you're looking young
May not have even noticed
you.
Oh my God.
So these are the issues. These are the issues. And then you get to your office, and one person is telling you how sweet you look, how sweet you are, and then you come back home. Now it's time. You don't even check on your husband throughout the day.
Oh
no SMS, no WhatsApp message. Hey, hi darling, how are you? I'm just check up on you. How you doing? How's work? Hope you've had lunch. Nothing like that. And then somebody else is telling you, sir, you look very tired. Can I get you a drink?
Aww. So men also need tender love and care.
See, they're like babies.
You guys should. The thing is that you think
they are very hard.
Exactly.
No.
Men do not express themselves the way they should.
Because as men, the ego as that I'm a man, I shouldn't be living like a woman.
That ego should be outside, not in your home.
You, the woman, can make that man, can talk him over that. I'm just telling you.
No, it's true. These are the facts. But it's not happening because there is no proper communication.
If you watch today in the city of Port Harcourt, let me for example now, by 5, 6, take it, just drive around most of the joints.
Men are with small girls like it's PTA meeting.
Because they are afraid of going home. Because when you get home, how is the atmosphere in that house? It's not nagging. It's not. You don't even know what the man is going through. So sometimes when they are like their friends, just drink away and get home, just shower and go to bed. A lot of homes are suffering today because the women expect the men to take the lead. The women expect the men to do what? To speak out. Men are not known to speak out.
How would the woman now know now?
There's a way you can train your husband.
Why are you people making it hard?
No.
Why not just talk like a woman? If she's angry, she talks.
Do you know that a woman just touching a man's head like this, just stroking like this, can make a man say what he has portrayed inside of him for the past 1 year?
But what if if she doesn't know? What if you just say?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, see. There's something my wife does to me that I won't tell you. Like it's our secret.
Okay.
But there's no kind of anger. When I'm angry, and she just use her finger and just do like this on my head like this.
You're finished.
See, I will even promise her money that I don't have.
Why do people make it look like marriage is complicated?
Marriage is not complicated. I'm going to be honest with you. We make it complicated for ourselves. People don't, like I said from the beginning, I will keep saying that understanding is what we need. And if you say you love someone, that love should not just because the person is beautiful, the person is this, person has good shape. That shape will definitely change one day. Now, when my wife married me, my tummy was not as big as this. I was the one. A lot of people who know me, when they see me, say, but you see, sometimes now it's coming out. She too has also increased in size, and I don't body shame. I compliment her. I say, see my investment. That's what I always tell her.
Because you've actually invested, right?
Yeah, she said, see my investment, oh man. Anybody will see you now for like because I see them, I just make her feel
good.
Very good because that's what I need to do. Let's don't allow when other men begin to compliment your wife, you're not complimenting her. It's what women hear that trips them.
Exactly.
If I keep telling you now, I love you, every day I love you. One day you say, this man might be serious, and then you give me the thought. But you see, what men see is what moves. That's why I see a man is driving and he sees a lady on the road and he loses concentration. But he gets the moment he hears his brain will reset. So we must understand that fact. Every man has their own taste. For people like us, the bigger, the juicier, the bigger, the sweeter. Some are there. The smaller is what they want. You have your choice. Focus on your choice. Build up your choice. Do you understand? If you do this, all this I'm saying, not that I've not had issues. We've quarreled. Trust me now. Me, I'm someone I don't like injustice. I don't like people doing what is not right. I always speak out. And because of what I do, I talk a lot. So I want to express myself for you to understand. She doesn't like hearing. So by the time we have to get to a compromise. We'll begin to understand each other. Understanding is what you need in this life. See, ladies, stop getting married to someone because he's rich. How much money if you finish you? And when the money finish, what will happen? Build up with a man. See, there's no man that you build up with that will deliberately chew you out.
Yeah, Baba.
Who listen to me? There are issues. I will tell you what happened.
Even girls that invest in men, most men do not even end up marrying them.
The same thing, men that invest in ladies also disappoint them. Listen, it's two ways. But I'm telling you something today. I treasure Oluwatimileyin Dare. Speaking with you now, vibrant lady, on this particular podcast. I will never forget the support that I got from my wife.
Because you are different.
Men can all be different. We can be the same. We can do the same thing. Women, sometimes when you see a man who treats a woman badly, go and verify. Let me speak like our friend now. Go and verify. Action. The things you do. It's a women has, their mouth is very sharp.
Yeah.
A woman will look at a man. You're pregnant for a man. You're asking the man. So if people say you're a man, you say you call yourself man. Meanwhile, you're pregnant for the man, no. You're saying the man is not. Words can kill a man easily. When you tell a man he's not a man, you know what that means? He can go and hang himself. So we should be careful the things we say to people. Ladies who have suffered with a man, and then the man gets the misbehaving. Find out. I'm not speaking for men. Men has their in nature. They are polygamous in nature. It's for you to control yourself. Men are wired like that. Do you understand? A lady can stay for a whole year without having sex. But men, I don't think any man can stay for a complete 1 month. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the way we are wired. But you see, self-control is what matters. It what helps.
So let's talk about competition and comparison in marriage.
It's so much. And that is one of the bases for divorce these days. Yeah. My friend's husband just bought a Camry for her. Praise God. Congratulations. That's what you hear me say. But you see, you start getting angry. Why are you getting angry?
She also wants that.
She wants that. Don't you know the man's pocket? Don't know his income? You know his income. So the man should go and steal. And if you go and steal, just because he wants to buy you a car, you will deny him. I not send you to go thief. But the things you said to him, the man will go and say, you start thinking I have to act like a man. And that's why I see a lot of evil going on everywhere. If you catch a man stole because he wanted to buy his girlfriend a phone, the guy said, go and buy me an iPhone. This is a laborer, somebody who is a laborer. Where will he see money to buy iPhone? The man went to just to satisfy the lady. Now when he was caught, the lady ran away.
Of course now.
Now, but you see, she put him into that situation. Now, your boyfriend or your husband is earning how much in the office? You say you can buy Camry for you or buy iPhone 13 or iPhone 15 for you. Where will the money come from? Now, if you go and steal in the office and he's sacked, you will deny him. So ladies learn to stop competing with people. Learn it. This issue of my friend is having iPhone 13. Oh, praise God. I'm not that kind of a person. All those things don't move me. Once my phone can do what I want, can record, can take the store. In fact, what I like more in phone is the capacity, the storage. That's my own. How many? That's what I'm looking for. And the camera, just give me something. All those things, all those winning things, I'm not in support of it.
Now, let's try to summarize this. Where there are children, and we know that children who are coming from separated home, they have a lot to struggle with. Don't you think adults who have come together to agree to be married, don't you think where children are involved, they should be able to decide to stick to the marriage for the sake of the children? That's
what I always pray, and that's one of the reasons why I stayed in my marriage, because of my children. Yes, and both of us said it together. It is because of I just have two. I have a boy and I have a girl. Lovely kids, to the glory of God. And the way I told God to give me, I just told God when I got married, I wanted a girl as my first child. God gave me a very beautiful girl. I wanted a son. God gave me a son. Now, my daughter, I beated my daughter till when she was about 10 or so thereabouts. I was still beating her. I was still, when I'm in town, I drove them in school for going to work. I picked them up. That relationship, so because she also knew that, look, this guy loves these children so much. So even if you leave her, this child may not be able to stay without this guy. And the same thing also goes to her. My son loves her like, they quarrel a lot, but he's a bobo, So she also think, if this happen like this children, and this year will even tell you. Children these days, they know a lot.
They talk.
They will tell you. People should not leave us alone. They will tell you. So that alone should compel husband and wife not to divorce. In the first place, why did you get married? Why should you divorce? For better, for worse. It's not for better I stay, for worse I go. No. For better, for worse. Let pastor keep repeating that in churches these days. Let it sing into their head.
That is even changing. People are now allowed to write their own vows.
No. You see, that's why I said we have allowed a lot of things to change. They should repeat it for better. In fact, as a matter of fact, every couple should write it in their house. For better, for worse. Because if you know it's for better, for worse, when the worst situation comes, you embrace it together, pray about it, overcome it together. When the good is there, enjoy it together. And that's it. And that's why anytime we have opportunity of leaving a country or on vacation, it's for us, it's not to go and enjoy it. What we do most times, we don't leave our kids to enjoy themselves. We take time out to talk. Plan. You understand? Plan. Okay, this review. What have I done to you that? Tell me all my offenses in this world. And then let me say it to you. And then if I offend her deeply, it doesn't cost me anything. I go on my knees and tell her I'm sorry. And I do it. It's no big deal. For some men, what is ego? You're killing yourself. Let me tell you something. Any man that cannot stay with a woman, is not fit to be called a man.
Wow.
I will repeat it.
Please do.
No matter who you are. See, before you said I do, there were a lot of women you've dated. For you to choose that particular one, were you blindfolded? Did they put a gun to your neck? Were you forced? So the moment you accepted, you left every other lady and say this is the one. You took to your parents and say, Mama, Papa, this is what I want to spend my rest of my life with. You have to make up your mind to say that this thing must work. And until one of you go, not going anywhere, there will be issues. Oh, fine, settle, resolve. There must be issue. There's no even twins that came out from the same womb.
We definitely have
issues. So what is it? So all I'm saying is that the rate of divorce can be reduced if we have understanding, if we make up our mind that no matter what happens, we are together. And because of the kids, even when there are no kids, there's an issue I'm settling now. The lady left the man because after several years there was no, and the man was not even making any effort. To settle to resolve the issue. And I kept talking to the lady and she said, look, I want to stay, but this man is not ready to stay. And you can't force such a person. So, very bad lady, I'm saying it. Thanks for the opportunity you've given to me, but this is the truth.
Yeah.
Men must decide, men to keep the marriage. Women also must make up their mind to keep the marriage. Spice up your life. Stop this boring life. Take your wife out. Take her out. Just go take a bottle of drink. Just sit down and talk. Leave the house environment. Just leave the environment. Leave the house. Leave the kids in the house. If you do that all the time, you will know that this thing will create a very strong bond between both of you.
Yes.
And when you travel and they're not there, you keep talking to them on the phone. When I was walking outside Port Harcourt, every morning before, as I wake up, I would do our devotion through video call. We do devotion through video call. It was part of what we do. If I'm out of the country and I'm not around, we do everything. You have to just do. You just make sure that keep in touch with the kids, keep in touch with your wife. If you do that, even your in-laws, you have to find a way to make sure that, if you see anyone that is troublesome, tell your wife that person that is always coming, is always causing trouble. Though. There's a way you say it. She too will understand.
Yeah.
But not to say that person, I don't want the person. No. Nobody likes you speaking to her like she's your slave. Even if let me tell you how to make it. If you eat your wife food and it's not, maybe the food is somehow pepperish or whatever. Oh, my sweet wife, this food is so sweet. Very delicious. It's just that the pepper is a bit high today. I wish you can reduce it.
Oh my God.
Now, this is what I've said now. And too much pepper in this soup. You're going to kill me? What's all this nonsense now? Which one will a woman take most?
Obviously.
So you can see. That's why I said understanding is what you have appreciated her. But you have made your point known. And you said it in a way that she won't get angry.
Yeah.
And there's no how that woman will not love you the more. So these are the things men need to do. And women, find a way to make your husband happy. Appreciate the man. If he's dressed well, if he's not properly dressed, dress him well before he leaves the house.
Yeah.
It's your pride. If he goes out, they will say, who is the wife? Oh, that woman. Oh, of course. Like, what do you expect? You understand what I'm saying? Now they say, wow, Because they come out, the wife knows something. I see they come out for house. I see the way in dress.
Mm.
You know, this kind of man self, this kind of wife. But when they see you, they say, no be wife. Of course the man don't go fit dress anyhow. My wife will dress her back now. When she was working in the bank, when she was early in the morning, she go to the bank and even I look at her and say, hey, this is not hot enough. Come on, go and change it.
O'Shea, I love that energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if she goes out and people know that this is your wife, they'll compliment you, not even her. Oh boy, you see your wife, oh more they try, oh boy, see your investment, oh boy, they do well, you are doing well. They will see your husband too. Babe, may I see your husband there? Oh more, you try, so the man don't fat, you don't add body, you don't baby, they try. They will compliment you. But when they see us, that one, they are not finding things easy. No, not leave them, Jerry. Don't mind them. That's what they do. That's what women they carry up and down. That was that's what women they carry up and down. They will see all of those things where you're not even there. So what I'm trying to say is that live your life the way you want to live your life. Stay out of social media. Your family issue should not be on the social media. You will have plenty of online in-laws that will decide how to live your life. In fact, they will tell you when to sleep with your wife if you're not careful.
Obviously.
That is the point. So I think with these few, point I have made, I've been able to convince you that divorce is not what should trend. Instead, happy home, where people are talking about how happy they are, what relationship has is bringing them into doing. People, because you see, all they say will even reduce untimely death.
Yes.
Untimely death.
Because people are thinking a whole
I tell people one time, I say, you see this thing I see here, within what I have here, peace of mind. I can share with you. Because there's nothing that moves me now. Nothing takes my peace away. Nothing bring any negative energy around me. I tell you to please excuse me.
Yeah.
Because see, I want to live my life. Until Jesus say it's enough. Let me live my life, not because of one thing that will kill me. No woman should be able to make you run mad. Change that person. You can change the person. If it means to be a fool for peace to reign, be that fool and let that peace reign.
Thank you so much, Uncle T.
For those that already like made yourself even like a fool just for peace to reign, and yet there is no peace. Let me give you one advice. There is no woman. Every woman loves a man deeply. There is something else you're not doing. Let me tell you the truth. Find out. You see, it's not about money. Yes, you can give your wife. If you like, have you not seen billionaire wives that are sleeping with their houseboys?
Oh yes, with their
Do you think it's not? You think they don't have enough money? But there's no peace. They don't have that. Maybe the husband is not even having time for them. If your wife is difficult, there's something she likes. There's something she wants from you that you are not doing. Find out. And I bet you, if you do that into that woman will change automatically. I discovered mine several years ago. And the moment my wife is angry, I don't get angry. I start laughing. If I get angry with her anger, it is woto.
All right, so we have Big Kitchen here, one of our sponsors. And of course, Big Kitchen is all across Nigeria. They are in Port Harcourt, they are in Owerri, they are in Uyo, and they are in Lagos. I mean, we say a very big shout out to Big Kitchen. I mean, it's look at it. So I'm sure that our guests would want to take a bite and tell us how tasty it is. So.
All right, thank you, vibrant lady. I know that this show is always vibrant. There's always a vibrant way to do vibrant things.
Exactly.
And this is another way of doing that. Where we want to look at what Big Kitchen has offered to us. I
so
hope
just take your time.
Take my time to open it.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. The packaging is wow. Yes. Wow. This is yummy.
Yes.
I hope the production guys will not be angry.
No, it's allowed. It's allowed. I mean, Big Kitchen is saying to all married people, you want to keep your marriage intact, get a Big Kitchen and gift your wife, gift your husband. I mean, eat for the children.
Because where is their office? I'll take my wife there this weekend.
Okay, so the numbers to get or order is on the screen. So all you need to do is place your order, and it's going to come in hot spicy. I mean, there are different prices for everyone. Everyone needs a taste of a big kitchen. As you can see, Uncle T is having a
thank you so much, Big Kitchen,
coming
for
on
this
the Vibrant Show, and Big Kitchen is here to say thank you so much. So,
thank you.
What's the taste like?
Yummy.
All right. So, do you agree with our topical issue for today, or do you disagree? All you need to do is to drop your thoughts and opinion on the comment section, and we'll definitely continue to dialogue from there. Until next week, remember to stay vibrant.